it's about financial trust.
Yeah.
And seeing your worth beyond your finances.
Yeah.
Having said that, I'm too broke to date, so.
According to my standards, apparently.
My standards, I can't. Yeah.
You know, because
intellectually, I understand. Eat it and leave. That's all. And I can't feed you anything but that. You can have cat, and that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe some ramen.
Leave some money on the next.
Leave some money on the nightstand.
Maybe we tip around here. That's okay. Right. If you enjoy your meal, you're supposed to leave a tip.
Hi, my name is Sheria.
And I'm Aurea.
And this is The Strap Down. The Strap Down is a Black queer femme podcast
Hosted by two Black queer femme comedians.
where we talk about Black queer femme stuff
Comedically. And blackly.
And blackly. So if you're into that,
Stick around. Gonna be on the podcast? See, I got some stuff to say.
she does. So many.
More kibble, less bits.
Oh, first of all, say hello to our honorary light-skinned femme, Ginger, our mascot.
Say hi. She has
Say
some
hi.
things to say.
Say something. You speak out. Speak
Okay.
truth to power.
That's good.
Okay, good job.
That was just a
Good
practice.
job. Yes, very good. She would make an excellent president.
Better than the one we have.
For sure.
They're about the same age.
That's
Well, she's 14 in what we call human years.
yeah.
Okay, everyone's favorite.
Yes.
This is what this podcast is now. This
It's
is
just
what it
us
is.
baby talking to a dog because I can't do it anymore. I can't do anything anymore. No. Okay. So,
Life is hard.
No. So let's. I'm gonna push past my palpable depression so that we can get into our femme topics.
Yeah,
Oop.
yeah.
Punnery.
And we got a big ick today.
Yeah. I mean, we have a big ick, but I have some controversial opinions about it.
Okay.
Let's get into it. So, there's been talks of the the far right challenging Oprahville at the Supreme Court, and people are genuinely scared that we are going to lose gay marriage rights. Because look, let's just be real. Like, on the one hand, people are like, it's unlikely to win in the Supreme Court just on constitutionality, and it's unlikely that this will be overturned. That's what people are saying. They also said that it would be likely for Kamala to be president. So I don't really know. I don't really trust them. I don't know.
I don't know. The psychics ain't been on
They've-
their job lately.
They have not been doing well.
They're not doing well.
And, like, we have seen Trump do, like, a bunch of unconstitutional shit, and the Supreme Court uphold his right. But that's, okay, let's get into what your opinions are, because mine are zesty and spicy and
What?
controversial.
I kind of want to get into your. Well, okay, gay marriage and rights or whatever. There are somewhat like the Respect for Marriage Act. Like, if it does get repealed or like whatever, like I know there's like some types of protections to protect that. I really want to know what your spicy opinion is. I'm trying to say. Of course, I don't want it to get overturned.
Me neither,
Of
yeah.
course. So, like, I'm not in favor of it. I'm not like, oh, no, fuck gay marriage. Fuck marriage in general.
Mm.
That's probably where I probably come in with the whole, like, marriage in general thing. I'm just like...
Oh, really? You want to get married?
I go back and forth with it, having been married before. I don't think anybody should get married.
You don't want to get married?
I'm against all marriage.
I have my outfit planned. I know what I'm going to sing. I know which Korean ballads I'm going to sing you down the aisle to. How dare you?
No, I go back and go back and forth
Yeah.
when it comes to like marriage. Like, I know there is financially and there are some like good like legally like for like
Yeah.
wanting to be married. Like, if you decide you want to, like, if you want children, if you want to
Yes.
adopt a child and like all that stuff like
Yes.
that.
There are other protections
there are
that you
other,
can.
yeah, like Social Security and all that stuff,
Yes.
tax write-off, whatever, when it comes
Yes.
to like getting married and stuff
Yes.
like that. So I think like I kind of see marriage sometimes more of like a business,
It is. Yes.
and so that's kind of like where I am with it. Like, do I feel like do I dream of like coming down the aisle and
Really?
stuff like
No.
that? No, because it's maybe I've become over the years way more practical, and from
Yes.
talking to other married people,
Yeah.
and every married person says they regret, not every single one, but all the ones
Yeah.
that I talk to
Yeah.
regret like having the wedding and
Really?
yeah, they regret. They always say they regret paying so much money
Fair enough.
to put on a party for people that they don't even speak to anymore. So it's all become a business. Like even the weddings and all that stuff does become a bit whatever. So
Yeah.
what are your spicy opinions
Well, first of
about?
all, I don't really believe in marriage. I think it's a ridiculous institution, but I
Mhm.
do believe in weddings. I love weddings.
Some weddings, yeah. I love going to other people's weddings.
I love every wedding I've ever been to. I have presided over weddings.
Yeah.
I'm technically a reverend,
I think
so
you
I
did.
can marry people in the state of New York, and I have done so twice.
Yeah.
And I love weddings. We've always, even in ancient civilizations, we have always had ceremonies to
Yeah.
announce unions and,
Yeah.
and love and celebrate that with the community or whatever. The wedding industrial complex is disgusting to me, and marriage itself as an institution merely codifies the government's control over our ability to create communities.
Yeah.
Like it to me it feels like union busting a little bit. It feels like union busting on like a microcosmic level. But okay, so my spicy opinion.
I can't even focus on it because I want to know what your spicy
Yes,
opinion is.
my spicy
Is
opinion.
it about just gay marriage or
It's about
getting
this
overturned? Okay.
It's about all the rigmarole that everybody going through about it possibly getting overturned. Bitch, shut the I just feel like right now, you know what actually is being overturned? The writ of habeas corpus. You know what's actually being overturned is the like rights of American citizens to not be kidnapped off of the streets. Like that's actually right now a real problem. And this is my issue with the gay rights movement and always has been. That it began and ended with the right to marry. Because that is what appeals to either upper middle class white gays, cis white gays in particular. Not saying that's only, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like it is a plea for acceptance of us, the lowly gays, into their ideas of what marriage and ideas of what coupledom and unions and communities should look like. Mm-hmm. It's us trying to fit ourselves into a nuclear family structure that doesn't work, that we know doesn't work, and that is brand new, is a brand new experiment that is a complete and abject failure. And what we really should have been working for when everybody was celebrating that we got Obergefell, that we won the right to marry, it seems like the gay rights movement, like the HRC type people kind of stepped back and said, well, we did it. We're done. And that has led to where we are now. And now people flipping out over the possibility that we might lose this one constitutional protection. Meanwhile, you can be disappeared off the streets and put in alligator Alcatraz you are paying taxes to the Gestapo to disappear you off the streets right now, and the Supreme Court is ruling that is perfectly fucking legal for the president to do. We have lost PBS. We are in full-blown, fascist downward spiral. And y'all are worried about the possibility of losing a right that, like, quite frankly, will not protect you. It won't protect you. Mm-hmm. It will, like, oh, your taxes, bitch, you will be in prison. Like, they have denied trans kids the right to access HRT. They are doing it. And the thing is, like, I did this whole piece and I did a lot of writing and reading about, like, the ADF and the Federalist Society and all these, like, right-wing think tanks and whatever.
I'm glad someone's doing it, because
I wish I had it. Because they have a full, like, there's a big coalition of right-wing psychopaths who are legal, that, like, have literally waited for this opportunity to legally challenge things. And the thing is, this whole system is set up to really, really work with fascism.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, we are still pleading for acceptance into the system that is actively destroying us. And I think it's time for us to, like, wake the fuck up, girlies. Like, wake up. Like, I don't know. Like, is this what Sylvia would have wanted? Is this what Sylvia and Marsha would have wanted, hoes? For you to be crashing out on Instagram about the possibility that you will lose marriage rights? Like, I get it. It's scary. But a lot of scarier shit is actually happening.
So your thing is, like, yes, this is bad. It is bad. But there are worse things.
Way worse that are actually happening right now that we should be concerned about as queer people, that we should be organizing around as queer people. And my fear is this the thing that activates the kind of, like, mainstream gays to like be activists against this regime? Yeah. This dictatorship?
Yeah. Because I think it's obviously it's more like, okay, I'm not really concerned about what's going on until it starts to affect me directly.
You ain't seen your neighbor, the abuelita that came to your house and brought you food.
My dad, his neighbor, his neighbor, they came and collected him from his job that he's been in this country for over a decade. Working, started his own business, whatever. They came and collected him down in Florida from his job, and they have not seen him since. Just had a 3-year-old child and the mother. And so, you know, my dad is, like, working with them and, like, helping them to try to, like, get him home. But
yes, he doesn't have any rights. Right. Because you can't even defend yourself against the accusation that you have committed what is actually, like, not even a real crime. It's not a federal crime to be undocumented.
Right.
It's actually not a crime. It's like a parking ticket. It's like a licensing thing that we've turned into this.
Them snatching people up and literally disappearing.
They are literally snatching people up at their immigration hearings.
I remember that. Yeah.
They are telling the judges to dismiss their case because you legally cannot come and get people at an immigration hearing unless the case is dismissed.
Yeah.
So people come to do their thing of get into the country legally and become a legal citizen. And they tell ICE, it tells the judges to dismiss that case. And then as soon as they get that case dismissed and walk out of the courtroom, they are snatched up by ICE.
There is nothing anybody can say to get me to feel any type of way about illegal immigrants in this country coming in.
Not on stolen land?
I do not care. I do not care. They're coming in, they're taking jobs. I do not care.
I can't tell you how little I care because it's all a smokescreen because there aren't that many illegal immigrants and there isn't this scourge of illegal immigrant crime, violent crime. There isn't that. No. There isn't that. That's why they're now picking up green card holders and citizens and American citizens. Yeah. Like, because there aren't enough people to justify this. And that is how it happened. And I hate to say it, in Nazi Germany. Yeah. That is how they did it then. Yeah. They start with one group and they move out and move out and move out. And we're watching it happen and then going, but gay marriage, I can't. This has always been my issue with the gay rights movement is that it doesn't seem like it's about gay rights for a lot of them. Mm-hmm. It seems like it's about my rights. You know what I mean?
Like being accepted.
It's yes, but my specific rights that I care about and that affect me personally, not about queer liberation at large. Mm-hmm. And I think this is part of what is happening. And now I'm seeing y'all flipping out about this, and I'm scared that, like, what if it is upheld and we get to keep gay marriage? Y'all done? Mm-hmm. Y'all done now? We did it? I'm
just like listening.
It's just
Yeah.
You know, this is the same. I'm old. I remember when Reagan died and the fucking HRC, their newsletter came out with like a fucking glaze of this glazed up obituary to this monster that killed a generation of gay voices because acceptance from the mainstream is their ultimate goal.
Right.
And I can't with it. It's the same.
You've been beefing with Reagan ever since.
I've been beefing with Reagan since before I was born. Okay, I was beefing with Reagan in my daddy's balls. So past life, I've been beefing with Reagan. Fuck Reagan. But for the gay community to like uphold him as this great man who had a complex legacy is indicative of where I saw the gay rights movement going. And look at us now. I'm sorry. Like, girl, nut the fuck up. Oh, blue, 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 blue. I'm not saying it's not a serious thing. If it were 2016, I would be like, yeah, this is a problem.
Yeah.
But we are dealing with full on, like, I don't think y'all understand what's going on right now. Like, I don't think y'all have, these people are still in lib cuck West Wing, like, you know, Democrat Republican world. Like, baby, that shit is over. That's over. We don't have time for this. They are snatching people up and putting them in concentration camps.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't even say anything because it's true.
Like,
yeah.
It's going past that. The time to worry about Obergefell was before Kamala. Was when Kamala was running. Fine. This shit, and you know what? It's probably going to get overturned because this Supreme Court does not give two shits of a fuck about constitutionality. You know, and fucking Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
I was about to say, your other beef is with Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
I swear to every time some Supreme Court bullshit happens, we should dig that hoe up and fucking like drag her through the streets like Agamemnon.
This is your
like drag that hoe through the streets because it's her fucking fault. It's her fault.
She was busy in the weight room trying to stay fucking alive.
So that she could be a Supreme Court justice under a female president. Good job, bitch. And then died. And then had the nerve to fucking die. No. Fucking.
If you're gonna be that
bold. Wake
bold.
up, bitch. Wake up.
If you're gonna be that bold, you gotta see it through. Like, that was some weak shit.
Nah, there's no way. They should not have let that hoe die. They should not. They should have kept her. They should have weakened that Bernie's, that bitch.
They should have.
At the. Like, okay, we might have the writ of habeas corpus, okay? Have it, just hold that bitch's head up and just have her.
Yeah.
So that's my take. I'm sorry. I know. Blue. And it's like, I get it. Like, you're like, I have children and I want to make sure that your children are going to be fighting in the water wars at Alligator Alcatraz either way. I'm so sorry. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. I'm sorry. Oh, your children might have to grow up with unmarried parents. Your children are going to be fighting in wars for potable water. Okay? Your children are going to be stabbing their neighbors for food scraps. Okay? At an ICE detention center. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You are focused on the wrong things.
And that was our femme topic.
I'm sorry. If I'm wrong, which I am often wrong, if I am wrong, please tell me about myself. Please do. Please tell me because I understand that there's like other legal things, this precedent, da-da-da-da-da. I get it. If indeed I am wrong, let me know in the comments. Tell me about myself. I'm not. I am right.
Because when you put it like that, because I hadn't thought, I mean, obviously I know about like what's going on with like whatever, because it's awful.
And it's just
what
rolling
they're doing with the ice.
more and more.
And it was kind of like when it came out, it was like, okay, another thing that they're taking away. So, okay, well, that kind of sucks. But I don't have children. I don't have
you have a child.
I do have a child, but she's legally mine.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's so funny.
so I get like, okay, if you have children, I get it. Like, you're concerned about your parental rights being
Challenged or whatever in the
challenged
court.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
or just, yeah.
Depending on like what state you live in, if you have to leave a state, if your, spouse is ill or like dies or passes
100%.
away, like,
Yes.
okay, I get it. Outside of those. But also those two are also what if scenarios.
And they are first world problems that we do
They're
not
very-
have anymore.
They are, like, when you put it in that perspective, yes, like, it does kind of seem a bit trivial that, like, okay, now if I wanted to get married, I can't. Another hypothetical type of situation. If I leave the state and this happens, okay, it's kind of another hypothetical situation. If my spouse dies, it's another hypothetical situation when we have serious
Yep.
issues that are actually happening, that are affecting members of the community, that are, actively going on right now.
Not a hypothetical.
Yeah, not a hypothetical.
A current reality.
A current reality that's happening that we should be more focused on. So that is a very, I'm glad you did go on that.
that 48-minute rant.
It's about 20 minutes.
Listen, I kept it short. You should have heard what the people on the subway heard, okay?
Yeah.
That's just me going.
So, but that is really to a good point. Okay, let's say everything is fine. The Supreme Court does their job. And
guess what? You still won't be able to contact your spouse when they're kidnapped by the Gestapo because that's not covered. You can't contact your spouse, your family, your lawyer. You don't have any rights.
Yeah. Because you also, it's like, what's it? Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yes.
You can't really concern. I feel like gay marriage is kind of, it's kind of up here at the top. It's at the top of the, you could insert the pyramid here. It's at the top
Make
of
me
the
do
pyramid.
more editing. Yeah, it's at the top of the pyramid.
It's at the top of the pyramid. So it is like, yes, it's hard. It is an important right that, people have fought for and that we have earned and it's about to get overturned. But if you are worried about just being able to go outside or to drop your child off at school and are living with the fear that you may, some strangers in an unmarked car
And with masks on.
may take you out of out of society and will take you on to somewhere else because you're a little browner than you should look.
Literally.
Than you should look. Then it's hard to really be concerned about. Well, I won't be able to get married.
Like, come on.
It's
Come on.
It seems very trivial when you put it into that perspective. And I think that's also probably a perspective that a lot of people haven't looked at, and I'll even say myself, like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Not that I didn't care, but like,
Yeah.
and didn't because like, there are worse things that have gone on.
That are happening right now. You're making a TikTok crying about the possibility of not being able to marry your girlfriend when right outside your neighbors are being thrown into an unmarked vehicle and sent to a concentration camp. Wake up! I just got to...
So yes.
Yes, sorry.
So gay marriage rights being overturned.
Yes.
Bad. Being snatched up by ICE to possibly never be seen again.
Worse! Way fucking worse! And actually happening. Let's get some goddamn perspective as queer people and actually, and I'm not saying people aren't doing this, there are certainly people who are actually doing real activism and actually like taking liberatory action. And I just want to see more of them. That's all it is.
Before they get snatched.
Yes. Because those people are getting snatched. I'm sorry. The people, the Stop Cop City people, the people who are actually fighting for Palestinian liberation, those are the people getting snatched up. And a lot of them are queer in ways that aren't like, it will never be accepted by mainstream society, in ways that are visible and obvious and deeply maligned.
Yeah. And I feel like also too, like, we were warned that this was going to happen, We were warned.
Oh, we were very warned. But you, and it's not, you know what? I'm done blaming the people who couldn't bring themselves to vote for Kamala.
Right.
And I'm ready to blame that light-skinned bitch because did you hear she's like, I can't even watch the news anymore.
Kamala?
Yes. Because she's so hurt over losing the contest. I will kick her in the cunt. I swear, you're not watching the news. I ain't got no choice but to watch the news because I don't know when they're coming from me. But you, and her father was right, and that's all it is. I hate to be seen aligned with a disapproving Jamaican father, but he was right.
You're Jamaican, you understand that.
And I have a Jamaican father who deeply disapproves of me. Anyway, so to wrap up, I am a misanthropic, curmudgeonly, overly leftist cunt. And I am sick of you hoes. You say something nice now.
I'm trying to find something nice to say.
Or measured. A measured response to balance out my radical.
We understand.
We hear you.
And I think the point, this was not how I thought this talk was going to go, but that's... But I think this is a good example of sometimes you just need to sit back and fucking listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to hear a different perspective, as loud as it was.
And as crazy as it was. Listen to somebody smarter than me say the exact same point.
Yeah.
In a calm, normal way.
Yeah. No. But I think it is good to hear an outside perspective and seeing like a big picture perspective, because I feel like sometimes as queer people that we are so focused on our own rights and we're focused on like the immediate, like, okay, gay marriage, that affects me directly. I'm outraged about that, but I'm not as outraged as something as affecting me as like, I don't know what y'all look like out there, but y'all may not look like people that are going to be getting snatched up.
I'm sorry. Everybody looks like somebody who's about to get snatched up, especially if you're gay. I'm just saying that. I'm saying it's one thing to be like, the people that are currently, yeah, those people are brown. They're coming for you next. Yeah.
If you look gay, that's what I'm saying. If you're straight passing, because I know we do have like a variety of different listeners out there.
Girl, they are checking your social media accounts. When they make it illegal to be gay, and
when they find out you're watching this shit,
like they're gonna snatch you off the streets.
You're getting snatched up.
But what I mean
is, those people may not realize that, like, hey, I could be affected. This could be me next. Yes. Because a lot of times you don't know that.
Yes, you're in your bubble.
Yeah, you're in your bubble and you think that you're safe because you look a certain way. I'm not brown. I'm in this country legally.
I have a tech job.
You know what I'm saying? You can't arrest me. You know, I got blonde hair.
Yeah.
Blue eyes. Yep. You know, but like, and so a lot of times you don't see like what is going on or realize that there are like important issues, or like, yeah, there's a reason why some people don't give a fuck about gay rights being overturned, because they got bigger fish to fry. They're worried about their family members, their neighbors, and their community members who they have not seen in fucking weeks, because these fucking strangers in masks are snatching people off the street. Yep. So it's like, we have to really think
and those people are queer, a lot of them.
A lot of them are queer.
People are queer.
Yes. And so we have to really take a step back and check our privilege and be like, this is
part of a grander thing.
A bigger fight than I realized.
Yes.
Like, yes, gay marriage is something that we strive for. We want to be able to profess our love for like our partners. We want to be able to adopt children someday or have our children, or be able to leave our spouses with something once we leave this earth.
Yes.
But that is so far in the future right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's bringing kids into this type of society right now? Like, yes, what you have to, if you're concerned about your kids when it comes to like gay marriage and gay rights, like you should also think about like what type of future these kids are even going to have.
Thank you.
And it's like bigger than gay rights right now.
Bigger than gay marriage.
It's bigger than,
gay rights are everybody's right.
Yeah. Sorry.
Gay marriage is like
gay marriage rights. Marriage rights.
Yep.
Add that in there when I said gay marriage rights. Not gay rights, gay marriage rights. like the right to get married. Like think about
It's just one piece of a much, much larger pie.
of human, yeah, just being able to just exist in this country without being feared that you're going to leave for work that day.
Yes.
And never be seen by your family again.
Yes.
And nobody has any idea where you are.
Yes.
Where like
and
where
they don't
you
have
come
to.
home. Yeah.
You have no legal recourse.
Yeah. So, I don't know if that was helpful or
It wasn't. It wasn't helpful at all. What's helpful? What is whatever? I'll put the I forget the name of the website where there's like Ice Watch people and there's people who are like actually attempting to do some activism, but like we're in it. We're in it now.
We're now.
We're in it now.
We're here. We're here now.
Buck up, Buckaroo.
Yeah. So
anyway, those are our fem topics for today. Please send us suggestions for fem topics. Yeah. Like, subscribe, do all the things, make a comment,
and let us know your thoughts.
Let us know your thoughts on this.
Are on gay marriage rights?
Yes.
Versus
all the other rights.
Yeah.
That we are actively losing. Anyway, stick around for the next segment. And we are back now with some unsolicited
advice.
Okay. I didn't see it coming and I should have.
Yes.
I should have. So here's some unsolicited auntie strap advice. And this one is coming from the Black Lesbians Reddit. Okay, here it goes. How do you handle finances in your relationship? Tell me your story, especially if you live together. I'm looking for some guidance. I don't have anyone in my real life who I can ask about this, and a lot of relationship financial advice online feels heteronormative. My girlfriend insists on splitting everything, rent, groceries, car, gas, etc., 50-50, even though our finances are extremely different. I have a stable job making $80K a year with good benefits, while her income is a lot more inconsistent. She makes her money from the gig economy and investing. Oof. I appreciate that she doesn't want to take advantage of me and wants to keep things equal. But at the same time, this arrangement actually really stresses me out. I don't like how unbalanced everything feels. She's extremely hardworking, and I hate watching her break her back in the gig economy trying to make rent. I hate watching that for me too. Because she has to hustle for every dollar. If she has to take a couple days off for illness or to deal with a family emergency, she risks being short on rent. I don't like that I'm saving a ton of money while she barely is making it. Basically, we're splitting things equally. We chose the cheapest apartment we could find that we could both afford. Bless you. I just can't help but feel like we could be living a lot more comfortably if I was able to pay a little bit more. I'm also very strategic and frugal when it comes to finances. I have a strict budget that I follow religiously to save for retirement and buying a home. Look at you. And I'm slowly getting into investing in a brokerage account. Okay. Okay. I don't know about this economy, but okay. I've been in the provider role before in a past relationship with a guy, actually. Ugh. Not by choice, but by circumstance, which I disliked. Couldn't be me. Which I disliked because I felt taken advantage of. Now that I'm older, I'm realizing that maybe I wouldn't mind being a provider if I felt like it was an arrangement we actively and consciously agreed on together and handled strategically. My girlfriend has made it clear that she is not comfortable with me being in the provider role, fair, but I'm just not sure where we go from here. What advice do you have for this person who didn't ask for our advice?
My advice would be, I mean, for me, I feel like if your girlfriend has made it very clear she doesn't want you to be a provider, don't.
Okay,
I don't.
For sure. But we are, so like provider is one thing. Like maybe you don't need to be the provider, but maybe 50-50 is not really working out for either of you. Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah. And so then I think that needs to be a conversation to have with the partner, because there could be reasons why she may feel that way.
For sure.
Because they didn't mention it, but like she could have been in a relationship in the past before where she was in that arrangement. And sometimes we assume that that's what people want, but sometimes people want to feel like they are contributing to the relationship equally.
Yes.
And so if for them, in order to feel like that and to feel some sense of control, or that I'm not, because that is, you are putting yourself in a vulnerable position when
Yeah.
you are giving someone else mainly like the financial control, or
A
you're
hundred
putting that
percent.
trust into someone.
Absolutely.
Now, there can be ways where like you and your partner can split the responsibilities to where it's like, okay, I maybe instead of splitting it like 50-50, maybe we're doing like math 70
60
30
40,
or 60
70
40,
30.
and then maybe you pick up more around the house
Boom.
and you do things like that, but it's a matter of, is she going to be comfortable with that arrangement?
Also, let me provide some context.
Okay.
So apparently the situation changed drastically after they both got laid off around the same time, and they were both doing gig economy work and trying to stay afloat. Then the one with the advice got a job, got the 80K job, and then they had to move across the country for it. So again, the girlfriend had to now
Up and move. Yeah.
And now that she has this job, she still wants the same arrangement.
Yeah.
And she doesn't feel comfortable with her paying more.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's hard. And I have had conversations like this with friends where they both have their careers and the other person's career massively took off to the point where like, you don't have to work if you don't want to.
Yeah.
And for them, they were grateful to be in that position, but also a big part of them too was like, they felt like, well, what am I bringing? What am I contributing to this relationship? Because now it kind of feels like, even though, because she had like her own business and was bringing in good money, but nothing compared to like somebody who is now like making like maybe like $500,000 a
and
year.
Also not, damn,
like it was a lot. And like,
who are these dykes? Let me do they need a third?
But I'm saying, but it's like she then felt very self-conscious that like, okay, what I'm doing isn't important, but it was on their partner was amazing and did constantly like reassure her that like, no, what you're doing is important. Your business that you're starting, it's important. It matters. You're doing good work and like that sort of thing. And so it's like, even though I am funding our lifestyle now and I am like basically providing for you financially, you're still a very important part of this household, that sort of thing. So it's like,
Yes.
you know, so yeah. What
Also,
are your thoughts?
I just gotta say again, here I come with the lefty commie bullshit. But like the idea that look, on the one hand, of course, everybody has to be taken care of, and finances are deeply important. The reality of the world is that finances are important. But I think it's a very heteronormative idea that finances are the thing that makes you the provider in the relationship, and that you need to be bringing something to the table of value, and that thing needs to be financial. And I think the idea that we value each other in romantic, especially queer relationships, in heterosexual relationships, I get it. I understand why that is, because they have their shit. You know what I mean? That's how they function. But I don't think we need to be functioning that way. I think we need to look at our value outside of this financial system and look and not define the way that we interact in a romantic relationship solely or primarily like, what do you bring to the table? That I hate that question. I hate that. What table, ho? What is this table? Like, what are we partners in life in a way where we are both providing something to one another, like in a real way? I'm not saying, obviously there are situations where people are like financially leeching off of one, or somebody's financially controlling another person. I'm saying those are realities, but those are realities because of the way that we structure our society to believe that our value is almost entirely based on what we have financially. And that, especially in these trying times, can be snatched away like that and come back like that. And maybe, like, we need to just think outside of that box, is what I'm saying. And if that means, like, I think there needs to be a better discussion about, like, yeah, okay, but it is not actually 50-50 for me to be splitting things down the middle, because we don't have those same, that's not the financial reality. And our relationship is more than that. Yeah. And we trust each other enough because we live together, we're in a relationship.
But I guess that would be the question.
Do you trust me enough to not take
that is
advantage of you if I'm paying more? Do you trust me enough where, like, because I think a lot of it is like, oh, so if you're paying 60% of the rent and I'm paying 40% of the rent, when it comes down to it, you could kick me out and I'll be screwed.
Yeah.
I get that.
And I'm assuming that is probably maybe where a lot of that were like, no, I want to contribute 50, I want to split it down the middle, probably comes from.
For sure. But that's what straight people do.
No, but I mean,
straight people financially and emotionally manipulate
wait.
another.
I don't want to just put that on straight people because I know for a fact.
No, for sure.
I know for a fact with queer people that is also a
thing that happens.
Yeah.
But I think it is a heterosexual creation
of like, okay,
yes,
I make
financial
money, so
dependency, or like I provide the finances, you provide the emotional labor, you take care of the house, you do this, and if I decide you are no longer valuable, I throw you out on the street, and your only insurance is that's why engagement rings exist. That's why engagement rings exist, because what you are doing is
snatch that engagement ring too.
No, but the reason why engagement rings exist is so that the men provide the engagement ring as insurance for if and when they decide they don't want this woman anymore. So now she's not just completely asked out. She has something of value and a dowry or whatever to use to like survive on the streets, because she couldn't get a credit card. She couldn't buy a house. She didn't have the same financial life and that is a creation of heterosexuality.
Yeah.
That is a heterosexual paradigm. I'm not saying that only heteros.
Yeah. I just want to make it clear because like,
but it is a heterosexual paradigm for relationships that we don't have to mimic.
Don't have to mimic. But it happens.
It happens.
But it happens. And in this day and age, like, that is very,
100%.
like, queer people are unfortunately also just as emotionally abusive, financially abusive.
Exactly.
As
100%.
I get what you mean. But that's where it stemmed from.
Exactly.
And we don't have to go back there.
We don't have to recreate it in our queer relationships.
Yeah.
I think this also goes into queering our relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not
doing it.
I
just can't trust anybody.
I was about to say, it's like, it's kind of do as we say, not as we do.
Yeah.
I'm a split down the middle person just because that is, for me, I don't like to be financially beholden to anybody.
Yes.
And whether I'm in a queer relationship, whatever.
Yes.
I need to have my own finances. And I need you to have your own finances because, and I need somebody else to have their own finances because, and this is, again,
you need to take care of yourself.
You need to take care of yourself, and I want to know that you can take care of yourself, and you're not just here because you're stuck here.
100%.
And you don't have any other option.
100%. But the thing is, in order to do that, the best way to do that is make sure that your partner has savings.
And then that's another thing for me. And this may be controversial or whatever, and we got to wrap this up. Yeah. I kind of feel like if that, going back to that Maslow's hierarchy, if you can't afford to eat and do the things that you need to do on your own, baby, you don't need to be in a relationship. That's me. That's on me. If you having financial struggles, and this is me dealing with somebody that's been in relationships where money plays into that part, and money does change people, whether you have a lot of it or whether you don't have any of it.
100%.
If you can't provide your own basic needs without me, you gotta figure that out first. You don't need to be in a relationship.
I don't think that's what's happening here.
I'm not saying in this. I'm just saying in general,
no.
Why I'm always like,
everybody has to be, but I don't think it's necessary that if you don't have a large savings or you don't have like a lot of money that you can't be in a relationship.
I'm saying if you don't know where your next meal is coming from, baby, you got bigger problems.
You have bigger problems. You don't need
That's
to be
what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
No,
because like, yes, if I'm in a relationship and I have money and I make more money than you, I have no problem providing for you and doing that thing. But if it comes to a point where I know that you are financially dependent on me,
that's bad.
I can't do
that's
it.
Bad.
And that's why.
But if I have more, I can give more, and you can accept more because you trust me enough to not lord that over you. But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if you still don't want my help, or like if she doesn't want your help, So
now we both struggling because you don't trust me enough to give slightly more.
And it could be like they need to have, y'all need to talk.
Y'all need
That's
to talk.
the advice. Y'all need to talk and figure out why does she feel like this, and is it possible for, because I think we got too much of our own personal feelings, but like for the advice part, y'all need to talk. That's the advice. Y'all need to talk and figure out and have a conversation of like, why does she feel this way about money? And I think that's every relationship, you need to have a conversation and an understanding. Several conversations about money and your relationship with money. And I think that's a big thing that needs to happen right off the rip.
And we're all gonna have to change. We're all gonna have to change our relationship with money, because when the breadlines come, how optimistic. There won't be breadlines. No. But like, you know, shit is gonna get really real in a way that I don't think we've seen in any of our lifetimes. So like we have to change the way that we approach money in relationship, in community, and several other ways. Yeah. So like
talk with her.
Talk and continue having that conversation, and maybe break down what is holding her back from allowing herself to have a real, like, because what if she gets on? Like, just like it happened for you, it could happen for her. And then what happens? And then you could lose your job. So what happens? Now you gotta be struggling, and y'all both gotta stay in the shitty fucking apartment, because that's all y'all gotta split the cardboard box, because that's all y'all can afford 50-50. Like, let's get real and trust. It's about financial trust.
Yeah.
Financial trust and seeing your worth beyond your finances.
Yeah. So talk to her.
Yeah. Having said that, I'm too broke to date, so.
Those are my standards, apparently.
My standards, I can't. Yeah.
You know, because
intellectually, I understand. But I'm broke. Nah.
I'm just saying, that's just on me. That's just my.
Eat it and leave. That's all. And I can't feed you anything but that. You can have cat, and that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe some ramen.
Leave some money on the nightstand.
Leave some money on the nightstand.
Maybe we tip around here.
That's
okay. Right. If you enjoy your meal, you're supposed to leave a tip.
So
that's all
sad.
I'm saying. But
anyway, that was our unsolicited auntie advice. If you would like to solicit some auntie advice from the Strap Down, please leave a comment here. We will respond, of course.
Or if it's personal, feel free to DM us, and we can keep it confidential.
DM us at the Strap Down on all socials, or
sexy,
or email us at thestrapdown@gmail.com.
Yes, and tell us your thoughts. What are your thoughts about finances, sharing finances, and dating? Is there such thing as being too broke to date?
That's right.
There is, yes. But let us know your wrong opinions. But
Anyway,
you're just gonna hate me, but it's okay.
No, you're right. Unfortunately, this is the reality.
This is, You're
But also imagine a utopia version of what financial relationships, what the dynamics in a queer relationship looked like when it comes to finances. Imagine that, and try to get as close to that as possible. I think.
Yeah. And stick around for the next segment.
All right, so we are back, and now it is time for us to put you on Strap Game. Put you on Strap Game is the segment where we do something that we recommend to you from our hearts, from deep down in our hearts. And usually it's like one of us do it, but now we're doing it where like one of us does it. It used to be like both of us, and now it's one of us.
But don't worry about that. Go watch the other videos if you're curious.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so it's my turn now. Last week was Aria's turn, and now it's my turn. So my Put You on Strap Game is a short film on YouTube.
Love a short film.
Yes, we do love a short film. And it is not explicitly queer at all, but it is black girls on in a short film. And it's called Sugar Honey, a coming of age film. Oh. And it is written and directed by the lovely Amanda Mariana Gordon. Who is super adorable. You know her on YouTube. She's huge on YouTube for her video essays. And she is also a filmmaker and an actress. You'll check that out. That's coming later. She's in Fibroids, a Love Story, my little web series that we're cooking up. But this is a completed beautiful project.
Oh, wow.
It's so lovely. It's like 10 minutes. It's so lovely. It's just like two black girls, and actually black girls. No.
No, because you got to specify.
You gotta specify.
They're visually black.
They're actually like, you could look at them and be like, oh, they might have 4 black grandparents. So it's just black girls. One of them is in college and she's lost her scholarship. How real is that? They've decided to end her scholarship program. And so she decides that she's going to be a sugar baby. And her more sensible friend is there to, like, you know, support, but wisely and with wise precaution. And it turns out, watch the film. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
It's lighthearted. It's fun, but it's real and it's funny. It's snappy, funny dialogue. It's very cute. It kind of feels like it could be like a whole show. Especially
Honestly,
the two black girls are such fun characters.
It sounds like a documentary of my college experience.
You a sugar baby?
I can't.
That's another episode.
I can't say whether I'm the sugar baby or whether I was the sensible one.
Oh,
but the bills were getting paid.
Damn. Okay.
Is all
Work.
I was saying.
Work.
Okay.
Work.
Like,
I had a friend that was a sugar baby, but she was like white and professionally hot in the way that like
oh
works.
no, these was black girls.
Oh,
Yeah, listen.
it's a different game out
Yeah,
there.
there was a whole website. It was called Seeking Arrangement.
Yes,
I think.
that's the website. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the website. That's the sugar baby website.
It is, yeah.
A lot of it, whatever. A lot of it is just, it's sex work by any other name. But like, some of it isn't, I guess. Or some of it is sex work adjacent or whatever. Anyway.
Whatever.
The film doesn't go into the politics of sex work or whatever. It's just like a fun, quirky slice of life. Coming of age. I love a messy intellectual black girl. She's a comparative lit major, which is really funny. Oh, wow. They make a joke about it, which relatable. And like it's just fun, it's cute, it's relatable, it's funny and down to earth and beautifully shot in a way that is hard to see now. Sometimes you just want to see a lighthearted, cute thing about black girls.
That's literally all I ask for is like I just want to see black people having fun.
I know.
That's all I do.
I know.
No trauma. No police.
Trauma. There can be conflict, but there doesn't need to be police or slavery or an underground railroad. So there's none of that. No slavery in this.
Or like, you know, the grandma, the child, the grandma to baby or anything like that.
Grandma to baby.
Somebody had a child at 13 and had to give it up. We talking to you, Tyler Perry. But anyway, it's Sugar Honey.
Out. It's called Sugar Honey, a coming of age film. Check it out. I'll put the link to Amanda Mariana Gordon's thing that you probably already subscribe if you don't, but you follow her. And check it out. It's so fun. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
You definitely do. Do. It's so cute, beautifully shot.
Well, thank you. That was a great put you on strap game this week. Yay!
All right.
Support black art.
Support black art. Support black girls in media.
Yes. And if you have some black art that you would like us to support, to review, or to just shout out, please leave it in the comments. You can email us at thestrapdown@gmail.com. And you can be on the next Put You on Strap game.
That's right. And even if it's not media, if it's anything that you want to put us on Strap Game to, hit us up. We will watch anything.
Yes.
We will watch or do or try or eat damn near anything. But we're going to be real about it.
We are, because if it's trash,
we're going to say it. Sorry.
In a nice way.
In a nice way.
Well,
she will. I'm not. Anyway, stay tuned for us to close it out. We have come to the end of our strap journey.
This is always so sad.
So hard. It's so hard to get to the end of the strap. Yes. It's so hard to finish a strap.
I know. And I'm a Cancer, so I get really attached.
I'm a Pisces, so I'm going to be weird and emotional about it as well. So, but anyway, we always like to close out the strap down with one good thing that kept us from throwing a sandwich at an ICE agent. Did you see that?
I did.
So, shouts. I can't believe, whatever, sandwich felonies, that's the reality we live in. Anyway.
I watched that clip so many times.
It's so funny. He's so, hero, icon, Icon. I'm sorry, an icon. We need a statue of him throwing a sandwich in the middle of Times Square, right next to the black lady y'all hate.
Hero. A hero throwing a hero sandwich. I don't know you.
I don't know you, but I love you. That's more praxis than the rest of y'all have done. Certainly more praxis than I have done.
How many sandwiches have you fucking thrown?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. No, you eating sandwiches. Okay? That man is using them for good. For political resistance.
What's his name? I need to...
I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Free him.
Free sandwich man.
Sandwich man.
Anyway,
Sandwich Sammy. Free
Sandwich
him.
Sammy. Sandwich Sammy.
I know. Something good.
So,
okay.
Yeah, do you want to go first or?
I can. I have something good. My something good is something that most people would consider something bad, but something that I've always wanted to do. I got jury summons, and I'm so excited about it.
Is this your first time you've done jury summons? You're so funny. Okay.
I'm so excited. I have always wanted to be on a jury.
Yeah.
It is a dream of mine. Mm-hmm. I loved like Law and Order and like all of that. I love drama of any kind. I don't care if it's something petty. I love taking sides. That's what I love to do. And so I love hearing other people's drama and other people's mess. I don't care if it's a fender bender. I'm excited to be on there. I will treat it like it is a sensational case. I don't care.
Wait, have you done the first thing yet and you're actually on the jury, or is this just the summons?
This is the summons where I actually get to go. So,
so you went.
No, I get to go. I'm going for like the first part. So yes. I really hope I get picked.
Yes, most of the first part is waiting in line and moving from room to room.
I can't wait. I'm going to get a book just for it because I heard there's no electronics allowed. So I'm really excited of picking like a good book for my jury selection. I've always wanted to, like every state I always get like summoned for it or I get them, but
you never get them.
I never get to go because usually it's after I've already moved. And the one time where I actually showed up for jury duty, I drove 2.5 hours. When I got there, they were like, you could have like been excused and not did that, but I was like, no, I'm here to do my fucking duty.
Oh,
and then I think the case was like dismissed or something, so they didn't need me, but they still had to pay me. Because
I honestly hope you get it because you're so excited.
You should have seen me when I got the letter.
Get it, though, is the thing.
I really look. I'm going to like get him read it and see what I need to do.
They don't want you to seem like cogent or like.
I don't know what that means, so I think I'm good.
They don't want it to seem like you, like, kind of, like, are able to think critically and have a genuine, like, perspective and listen and understand. They hate that shit. Okay. They want the dumbest people with no, like, you know what I mean? They kind of want somebody who's super middle of the road.
I could do that.
You could do that.
I could totally do that.
You could absolutely do that.
Absolutely be middle of the road. I don't know what a lot of words mean, and I don't know what stuff means. I'm not very opinionated. I'm good in there. Yeah. I think I'm going to do my best.
No, I hope you get it. And I hope you free a black woman who is accused of sending her child to a better school district or something.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's something really good.
When I got it, it was stupid.
What was it?
It was like a fucking traffic violation thing.
Oh, gosh,
and
I love that.
It was not interesting at all to me, and I don't know anything about traffic law.
I would be in there like putting up when they put up the little chart of like who had the right of way and stuff. I love looking at videos like that. I'm gonna jury the fuck out of this case.
I think it got settled like before they ended the case, and I got to go home. So it was cool.
Maybe I'll get like a good case.
I hope you do.
There's been a couple murders in the neighborhood lately, so
you're like fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I'll keep y'all posted as much as I legally could. I want it to be like a good case where I can like write a book afterwards, be like, why I said no or like whatever, not guilty. Probably guilty.
It's a picture of you painted, that painting of that Norman Rockwell painting, that meme. It's you instead. It's great. And Io Dibbery could play you in the movie. I
know.
Perfect. Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
12
That's
Angry
funny
Black
that you
Bitches.
said that. Somebody just this weekend, I was at a bar and someone was like, have you ever seen The Bear? And I was like, I already know what you're doing.
Bitch, I saw the screenshot of Opus, and I was like, Ari! Oh.
That would be so cool. Maybe I can play her or something in like a biopic, and then she could play me in my biopic, and then that's what we just do. Yes. I just got to do something important enough to get her to play. I gotta hit an ICE officer with a sandwich.
That's
so
what it is. It can't be a sandwich. It got to be a full rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
You got to outdo the white man.
I gotta outdo the white man. I gotta throw some oxtails or something.
You got to do 10 times as harder to get half his
weight. He went viral with a Subway with a $5 footlong. I gotta go get a $50 oxtail plate and throw it at an ICE agent so Io can play me in my biopic. That's
great.
Anyways, that's my something good.
That's great. That's great. You're doing your civic duty. That's beautiful. My something good is it's been a really rough time. If you've noticed that I'm like my Adderall prescription has been delayed, so I'm not on Adderall, and it's affecting my mood, my motivation, my energy, and it's all this stuff.
It's supposed to be something good.
I know, but the one beautiful bright light this week has been we are dog sitting an adorable little kitty mix named Lexita. And it's been so nice to just have like come home and see a beautiful sweet little puppy, and she's so great. It's nice taking her on walks. You know, I don't like to go outside or interact with the public, but if we go on walks and they're like, what a beautiful dog, and she's just a bright, shining light. She has not been able to cure my depression, but she has been a nice little uplift during these difficult times. And so it's just really nice to be around a cute little puppy.
Come get Ginger's ass, please.
I will happily take Ginger on little walks or whatever.
I will FedEx a little ass to you.
You can throw it like a sandwich.
Anytime. Yes. I won't even do. I'll just stick a GPS on her and be like, "Here, go find Sheria."
I wish we were big enough to have fan art, because I want a fan art of you throwing Ginger like a sandwich at an ice. Damn it. Anyway,
if you're an artist out there and if you can make that happen, please.
I'm gonna ask Tumblr.
Tumblr to no AI.
No AI. No, we don't need to kill a bunch of Memphis kids for it. Yeah, that defeats the purpose.
No, please, no AI.
But draw a little cartoon.
If you can draw a cartoon of me throwing Ginger at an ICE agent,
and then I could be in the background eating a sandwich.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's we will make. If you can do that, I swear to you, we will make that our profile. Yes, 100%. Okay. And we will make it our profile. And when we do get a website, yes, we'll put that on there.
I will blow that shit up, poster size, and put it on my wall.
We will put that shit on the background.
Background,
yes. If you can do it, we will put that shit on the background.
We'll screen print it.
Yes.
Anyway, so shouts to Lexita. Shouts to Lexita's sweet little Puerto Rican family that lent us her for the week.
I love that.
And she's a beautiful bright light, like sweet baby girl. She's going home today, but yeah, I'm gonna miss her.
Take Ginger with you.
Yes.
All right.
Anyway, that's our show. That's the end of our show. Thank you. If you made it this far, please, of course, like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment. It all helps with the algorithm. Share it with your friends, with your enemies, with your cousin that you kind of only talk to sometimes. And follow us on TikTok, on Instagram. We're going to get the Instagram going, don't worry.
Yeah.
On Instagram. We're going to get weekly episodes soon and all that stuff. We're trying. We're working hard.
Yeah, now she just sped past that, but weekly episodes are coming.
We're coming.
Okay, we are going to kill ourselves.
That's right.
If we have to.
I'm going to be in the editing trenches.
We're going to neglect some actual work.
100%.
And probably some other very important things that we should be doing
absolutely.
To bring you all weekly episodes.
That's right. My mental health will decline even further.
Yes.
Just so that I can edit these episodes.
So send us suggestions if there's something you would like us to review, if it's a TV show that you're producing, or if it's just something that's you like just to be gay or black or whatever. We'll review it and look at it. If there's some topics you want, please send it to us. Yes. We love suggestions. We're here for you. And we want to talk about the things that you guys want to hear about. Okay.
And thank you so much for all the new followers on YouTube and TikTok. We literally love you so much.
Welcome.
So just remember to, stay healthy, stay well, stay gay, and most importantly, stay strapped. Mwah.
Throw a sandwich at an ICE agent.
That's right.